Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a... Oh, no? What, did I get that wrong?
This is the holiday we eat.
Sheriff Mike? What holiday is this again?
This is the holiday we eat.
Wait, this is the dairy holiday. There's cheesecake. Wait, oh, right? Mr. Spock? Mr. Spock, are you playing tennis?
This is my space ball.
Ba-doom-ching! Here we go. All right. The clergy ascend the bema. Do, 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 do. Come on, clergy. Wait a minute. I think, oh my gosh. Sheriff Mike, get up on the, he can't get up on the bema. All right. I knew you were an animal lover. Wait a minute. Do you want to take a mic? We're missing somebody.
We are.
We're only 4.
We should be 5.
We should be 5.
We have a very exciting announcement, I think. Is this? So our community, right, Kanashaka says we're all grandparents. Our community is very excited to welcome Libby Ray Michaely, who is the newest member of the TRS community. Born yesterday evening. And it's awesome. Everybody is well and healthy, and it's very thrilling. And we may have like an email announcement version soon with cute pictures. So that's the story.
Woo!
Cantor Shockett, are you riding that horse or is that horse riding you?
Oh!
So, do you know what I am?
Billy the Kid.
Nope.
John Wayne.
I am Sheriff Bart from Blazing Saddles.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
I thought I would canter up the bema. Where's Steve? Thank you, Steve. That was not mine.
Are you ready to read Megillah?
We are almost ready to read the Megillah, but I can ask our Megillah readers to come on up.
And as they're coming up, I was asked to make an announcement. Announcements! Announcements, announcements. A horrible way to die, a horrible way to die, a horrible way to start the day, a horrible way to die. Announcements, announcements, announcements. Okay, I'll stop there. The announcement I was asked to make is we in lieu of those groggers that you get your fingers stuck in every year, we're going to just have to boo. Let's hear you. We're going to have to stomp. Let's stomp. And when we hear, that's all for this person. I'm dressed as...
Ooh.
But if you happen to hear the name of the hero of this story, Esther, make sure you go, yippee! Yippee! So it's Haman. Esther, yippee! Mordecai, give a thumbs up. All right. Are we over to you, Cantors? Are you ready? We're just missing our first Megillah reader. Okay. So, hey.
Go backwards. You want to go backwards?
I'm going to tell a joke. I only have one joke. I'm not a joke. We're going to each tell a joke. Okay. Here's my joke. The rabbi took her tallis to the cleaner, and she turned the tallis in. She said, like, can you please clean this tallis? And the cleaner said, definitely. I'll have it back to you on Thursday. The rabbi asked about how much. $20. See you Thursday. Thursday, the rabbi comes back, turns in the ticket, and the person comes back with the tallis on a hanger, as one would when one receives something back from the cleaner. But the bill says $25. And the rabbi says, what do you mean $25? You said it was going to be $20. And then the cleaner said, That was before I saw all those knots I had to take out.
I don't have a joke, but I have an idea, which is that we have some kids here in some very cool outfits. And I wondered if kids or adults who had cool outfits, as we wait just sort of like 2 minutes to start our Megillah reading, might be up for showing us what their outfit is. Is there anybody who's dressed up who'd be up for coming up here and sort of showing us your outfit? Whoa! Amazing! This is so great! Amazing! Whoa! So, woo! Whoa! Amazing! Okay. Dinosaurs. So, we are gonna, when I come to you with a microphone, your job is gonna be to say your name and what your costume is. Does that sound okay to everybody? Your name and your costume. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. Ready?
Mine is Ray.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And
He's Baby Yoda. And I am Princess Leia.
amazing. All right, we're gonna keep hearing names and costumes. Go ahead. Who are you and what are you dressed as?
I'm Elsa, and I'm dressed as Elsa.
Amazing.
I'm Spider-Man. I'm dressed as Spider-Man. This is the best!
Amazing. And we're gonna keep going down the line.
I'm a banana.
Amazing.
I'm Pig the Pug.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Dinosaur.
Amazing.
I'm Eli, and I'm Jacob's brother, and I'm also a dino.
Amazing. Let's give a huge round of applause for these wonderful costumes. Great job, everybody.
All right, are you ready to read the Megillah? All right. We have our readers here. So we're going to start with the blessing, but our first chapter 1, is the arbiter. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al ha-Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim la'avotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Take it away.
Vayehi bimei Ahashverosh, hu Ahashverosh, hamolech mehodu ve'ad kush, sheva v'eserimu mea medina, bayamim hahem keshevet hamelech Ahashverosh, al kisei malchuto asher b'shushan habira.
All right, good job, Izzy.
One day, Ahashverosh, king of Persia, threw a very big, very long party for his whole kingdom, ending with a week-long feast. On the last day of the party, the king ordered Queen Vashti to come dance for everyone. Queen Vashti told him no, and the king just couldn't handle that. So he banished her from the kingdom. He ordered that every man should rule his home, and that was the end of it, or so he thought.
All right, chapter 2, Jennifer Gold.
Achar hadvarim ha'ele keshoch chamat hamelech Achashverosh zachar et Vashti ve'et asher asata ve'et asher nigzar aleha v'yomeru na'arei hamelech Meshortav, Yevakshu lemelech, Nerot betulot, tovot mareh.
All right.
After a while, Ahasuerus grew lonely and decided to find a new queen. The most beautiful maidens from each province were brought to the capital, Shushan. Now, in Shushan lived a Jewish man named Mordecai.
Woo!
Mordecai had raised his cousin Esther since her parents died. She was brought before the king, who thought she was so beautiful, he immediately placed a crown on her head as his queen. Mordecai urged her to keep her ancestry hidden, so she never told King Ahasuerus that she was Jewish. Later, Mordecai overheard a plot to assassinate King Ahasuerus. He told Esther, who told the king, making sure to give Mordecai the credit for saving his life. The traitors were punished, but the story was written in the book of Chronicles and then forgotten.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Chapter 3, Lee Walzer.
אחר הדברים האלה גידל המלך אחשוורוש את המן בן המדת הגגי וינשאהו וישם את כיסו מעל כל השרים אשר איתו. Meanwhile, a newcomer named Haman rose up in the government of the kingdom and became the top official in Shushan besides the king. All citizens were ordered to bow down before him. Mordecai refused to do this because he was a Jew. This made Haman angry. Haman decided to punish not just Mordecai, but all the Jews. He convinced the king to issue a rule to destroy all Jews. This was to be done on the 13th day of Adar.
And you'll continue on chapter 4.
ומרדכי ידע את כל אשר נעשה, ויקרא מרדכי את בגדיו, וילבש שק ואפר, ויצא בתוך העיר, ויזעק זעקה גדולה ומרה. Mordecai and all the Jews fasted and cried when they heard about the decree. Mordecai urged Esther to ask the king for help, but she reminded him that anyone who tried to talk to the king without being invited could be put to death. Finally, she agreed to try as long as all the Jews in Shushan took part in a 3-day-long public fast. She and her maids would also fast. Then she would risk her life.
Thank you, Lee. Chapter 5, Carol Heller.
Can this be lowered for someone who's... Okay, no, I don't know. Okay, thank you. I'm, a little vertically challenged, but, the way it is. Okay, chapter 5. Vahi bayom hashlishi vatilbash Esther malchut vata'amod bachazar beit hamelech hapinimit nochach beit hamelech v'hamelech Yoshev al kisei malchuto beveit hamalchut nochach petach habayit.
Right.
Okay. After the fast, Esther gathered up her courage and stood outside the king's chambers. Luckily for her and her people, King Ahasuerus was happy to see her. Oh, goody. He said he would give her anything, even half his kingdom. But Esther only asked him to come to 2 private banquets with Haman. was delighted to receive this honor. But when he left the first banquet, he saw Mordecai at the palace gate, and Mordecai again did not bow down. Haman was so angry, he complained to his wife, and she suggested that he have a gallows built and asked the king to hang Mordecai on it the very next day. He had the gallows constructed immediately.
Thank you, Carol. Chapter 6, Jessica Hughes. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, this is great. I got it. Balayla hahu nadada shenat hamelech vayomer lehavi et sefer hazichronot divrei hayamim vayunikraim lifnei hamelech.
Right.
That night, the king couldn't fall asleep. He had the book of Chronicles read to him. He heard the story of how Mordecai had saved his life, and he realized that such an act deserved a great reward. Just then, Haman entered his chamber, about to ask the king permission to hang Mordecai. The king asked Haman, "What should be done for a man whom the king wishes to honor?" Haman was overjoyed. He thought he himself was the one to be honored. So he suggested dressing him in the king's clothes, placing him on the king's horse with the royal crown on his head, and parading him through the city square. The king told Haman to hurry and do all this for Mordecai. The Jew, Haman, was shattered.
Jessica, what happens in chapter 7?
Vayavo hamelech v'haman lishtot im Esther hamalka vayomer hamelech lester gam bayom hasheni bamishtei hayayin ma she'elatech Esther hamalka v'tinaten lach uma bakashatech ad chatzi hamalchut v'te'as. At Esther's second party, Ahasuerus again asked her what was her request. Esther told him about Haman's plot to destroy the Jews, and she pleaded with the king to save her life and the lives of her people. When the king found out about Haman's plan, he was furious. He ordered that Haman be hanged on the very same gallows he had prepared for Mordecai.
Thank you. Okay, Izzy Arbiter's back for chapter 8.
Bayom hahu natan hamelech Ahashverosh lester hamalka et beit Haman sorer haYehudim uMordechai ba lifnei hamelech ki hagira Esther mahula. The king gave Haman's entire estate to Esther and placed Mordecai in charge of it. But Haman's soldiers were still preparing to attack the Jews all over the land, and this could not be stopped. The king gave his ring to Mordecai and Esther to issue any decree they wanted. Mordecai then sent word to all the Jews, giving them permission to prepare a defense against anyone who tried to attack them.
Thank you, Izzy. Chapter 9, Claire Furbush.
Uvishneim asar chodesh uchodesh adar bishlosha asar yom bo asher higia דבר המלך ודתו להיעשות ביום אשר שיברו אויבי היהודים לשלוט בהם ונהפוך הוא אשר ישלטו היהודים המה בפניהם.
The Jews set up their defenses and fought off their attackers. The people who lived in the provinces celebrated their success on the 14th of Adar, and in Shushan they celebrated on the 15th. The Jewish nation decided to celebrate both of these days of Purim every year, with feasting, eating sweet treats, and giving gifts to the poor.
Thank you, Claire. And finally, chapter 10, Rabbi Alexandra Stein.
Vayasem hamelech Ahashverosh mas al haaretz v'yeh hayam v'chomaset tochpo ugvurato uparshat gedulat Mordechai asher gidlo hamelech Haloheim ketuvim al sefer divrei hayamim lemalchei madai ufaras. King Ahasuerus imposed tribute on the mainland and the islands. All his mighty and powerful acts and a full account of the greatness to which the king advanced Mordechai are recorded in the records of the kings of Media and Persia. For Mordechai the Jew ranked next to the king and was highly regarded by the Jews and popular with the multitude of his brethren. He sought the good of his people and interceded for the welfare of his kindred. And we could add, obviously, chapter 10 should have mentioned Esther too. She was important. But
Thank you, Rabbi Stein. And the blessing following the reading.
That's right. Now for the brief but often neglected reading, blessing after the reading.
Often neglected is true.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam harav et riveinu vehadan et dinenu vehanifra lanu metzoreinu Baruch atah Adonai ha'el haMoshiach. Amen.
Wow, what an amazing rendition. Thank you. Rabbi
What
Sachs.
amazing readers we have on this night of Purim and celebration of craziness and of a play.
I'm really excited about this play. Let me tell you.
Tell me.
Do you
Tell
know
me,
that-
Cantor Shockett, how excited are
And
you?
I wonder, while we're talking, maybe
Should move our thing.
these can be moved. Can I give it to somebody down there? Thank you. The did you know that Mel Brooks was one of my favorite actors and
Mike Shockett,
writers?
I've known you for 27 years and I haven't known that?
No.
What? You've never shared that with me?
I actually met Mel Brooks.
Oh!
Yes. I was at, are you ready for this? I was at
Tell the story.
Cantor's Deli.
No.
I really was.
No way.
Have you been to Cantor's Deli in Los Angeles? Yeah. I was at Cantor's Deli. I was in high school with my parents, or maybe I was younger, with my parents. We were eating at
Bernie and
Cantor's Deli
Sandy.
because it's the famous place to eat. And there's Mel Brooks sitting at a table nearby.
No way.
Honest
Way.
to God. And I went up to him and he told me to come outside and he gave me his autograph outside because he didn't want to be disturbed. Yes, it was so cool.
Wow,
And
you rock.
It was even cooler because, okay, I'm going to be the biggest geek of all at this. I'm
Geek it
about
out,
to tell
Cantor
you.
Shockett. He's a geek. Go for it.
At my bar mitzvah party, which, by the way, was 50 years ago this Saturday. 50
Happy bar
years ago.
mitzvah to you. Okay.
At my bar mitzvah party, you know what we did? We watched Blazing Saddles.
Ta-da! Way
Blazing
to
Saddles.
go! Way
Absolutely.
to go!
So ever since, Mel Brooks has been like my star.
I understand.
I'm so excited that they chose to do all the Megillah according to all the Mel Brooks movies.
You know, you have a really personal connection, but I have a personal connection too because, you know, in one of the most famous Mel Brooks movies, he invoked my family when he said,
"Oh, how did he do that?"
May the Schwartzmen be with you.
All right. Absolutely.
Bring it on. Yeah, that's me. Okay.
All right, what's your name a favorite Mel Brooks movie? High Anxiety. What a great one.
High Anxiety. Was that close?
Yeah. What else? Young Frankenstein. The Producers.
Da, 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 da. The Producers, right? They do that
what
dance?
Else? History of the World, Part 2.
I don't know. I mean, we've
Springtime for Hitler.
That's a
Producers.
Right.
That's the song.
You know, there are so many great movies, but I think there's, you know, he hasn't written a movie about Purim, so it's clearly absent, missing from the repertoire.
Yes.
Thankfully, tonight, that's going to be rectified.
Let us hear it. Let's hear it for Yoni Bronstein, who
Yoni!
wrote this
There he is!
Purim spiel, and I think he's giving us the signal that we should go.
Get off the stage.
All right, everyone. The Megillah according to Mel Brooks.
Thank you all for coming to our humble Purim spiel. To guide us through this night, we have an extraordinary opportunity to speak with somebody who has been in Shushan when these historic events took place. So, join me in giving a big hand to the 2,500-year-old Jew. Thank you for joining us. So to begin, are you really 2,500 years old?
Well, actually, I'm 2,499 and 6 weeks, 7 months, 18 hours, and 48 minutes.
How do you know your exact age? I thought there were no clocks back then.
We didn't need clocks. We just looked at the sky and knew exactly what time and day it was. These newfangled iPhones and sundials have really ruined everyone's sense of time.
So you know the exact time and day just by looking up at the sun and the stars?
Even when it was cloudy, you would never truly understand. Technology has taken up our lives so much, we can't do anything like we used to. What a shame.
I see. Well, on to what we were all here to talk about. So what can you tell us about the story of Purim? Is it true you were there?
Oh, I was there, all right. What an incredible ordeal it was. It had me shaking in my sandals, I can tell you that.
So did it really happen the way we all read it in the Megillah?
No, I didn't say it like that. I read that thing. I knew the schmedrick who wrote it. Took a lot of liberties, but I can tell you how it really went.
Let's do it.
She saved the Jews of Persia. She was a shining star.
Her cousin's name was Morty. He blew a mean shofar.
They conquered fear and they conquered hate.
Such zeal.
They'll always be our heroes for every Purim spiel. When Haman's darkness fell and fear filled the land, a cry went out for a Jewess with guts to get his evil on.
They needed a queen who was brave and true, with justice for all as her aim.
Out of the shul rode a shiro so cool, and Esther was her name.
Yes, Esther was her name. She saved the Jews of Persia. She was a shining star. Her cousin's name
Esther must have been an incredible inspiration.
She was all right.
All right?
Okay, look, don't get me wrong. She saved the Jews, yada, 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 but she was kind of, boring.
Boring?
You know what? The biggest thing to remember about that time was that it was so much fun. Those Persians knew how to get down. Every day was the biggest party you've ever seen. And it's all thanks to the real hero of the story, if you ask me.
Ahasuerus, Ahasuerus, we're on a mission to party till we plot the Persian kingdom. We're rolling in our, so let's make merry. How about some body shots? Crowns, don't be boring. Debauch, don't be blah. My subjects adoring. Wouldn't you like to have your king in your boudoir?
Oi, oi, get out!
Ahasuerus, what a guy! Ahasuerus,
He's so fly, delicious, complete moral decay. Well, the shoe-shop bash is here, it's here today. Ahasuerus, what do you say?
let's have a feast for 180 days.
180 days? Why 180 days?
Well, I don't know. Let's do it anyway. Ahasuerus, Ahasuerus,
He's so hot, now you wish us a feast each night and day.
So come on, then, Shushan, gather round. We got big grills with ultrasound. We're gonna get real decadent today. Oh, the Shushan bash is here, and it's here to stay. The most fun I've had since we desecrated the Hanging Gardens.
Oh, you certainly know how to throw a hopping shindig, Your Highness.
You bet your silly hat I do, Haman. Whoops.
Ooh. Your Majesty, I've just completed a bill that you need to sign here, and it will complete the bridge over the Euphrates River.
Does it have a bust of my beautiful head?
17, sir.
I'll take it.
Now just sign here.
No, work.
And I'll be back in no time with the budget and the plan for your Anatolian campaign, sir.
Teresh!
Yes, Your Gloriousness?
Would you be a dear and call my beautiful wife, Queen Vashti?
At once.
It's good to be the king.
Vashti!
Yes, I heard him. You can go. Here we go again.
My darling Vashti, these are for you.
Oh, how ordinary.
Huh? Vashti!
Yeah. What would you like me to do now?
I would like you to dance, you know, the way you used to. Do you remember, huh? Would you please, please, would you dance?
Tempting though it is. Fine. Last time. Then we're out of here. here I stand, the beautiful Queen Vashti. Our king, he wants me to go full Monty. Morning, noon, and night, it's drinks and dancing, some gallivanting. It's all quite raunchy. Silly wise men constantly surround me. They always hound me with one request. Who can satisfy their lustful habits? I'm not a wabbit. I need some rest. I'm tired, sick and tired of love. I've had my fill of love from below and above. Tired of being admired, tired of love, uninspired. Let's face it, I'm tired. Ahasuerus, my friend, again and again, it's been such a rush. You're always eating and drinking and drinking and eating, and you don't really brush. I'm tired of being the queen. Yes, it is time to come clean. I'm so tired.
She's tired. Tired of being the queen. Give her a break. Tired of being unclean. She's not a snake. This whole place is obscene. Can't you see she's sick? She's tired. She's proclaimed tired of being admired. Let her alone. Tired of love uninspired. Give her a rest. She's tired. Don't you know she's pooped?
Ahasuerus, my friend, I just can't pretend. I need a clean break. I need some sleep and some quiet, a well-balanced diet. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm tired of being the queen. Yes, it is time to come clean. I'm so, let's face it, this beautiful, ancient, but well-preserved Persian dancing queen is kaput.
Wait a minute. I don't get it. That wasn't alluring or debaucherous like I'm used to. I know that was your warm-up routine. When do you get to, the good stuff?
Your Majesty, I think that's the last any of us is going to see of the Queen.
Huh? I still don't get it.
Oh, you miserable idiot! I'm finished. For tick, for fallen, for clumped, for drumped, for clapped, for cocked.
Enough out of you! Vashti, you are hereby banished from Shushan.
Good! I'm tired of this pea-brained prep school party boy. Finally, I'll be able to breathe. Come on, ladies, we're out of here.
What just happened?
The Queen insulted you and you banished her.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. Oh, well, who's going to dance for my guests?
Oh, Your Majesty, you need to find a new queen. I have an idea. why don't we have a pageant and invite all the beautiful women of Persia to come and compete? And then you, Your Majesty, will pick the most beautiful one of all to be your queen.
I know. We will call the wise men. They will solve this predicament. Wise men!
We're wise men in tights. We roam around the kingdom shedding our light. We're wise men in tights. We give good advice, we're almost always right. You may be a skeptic, but watch what you say or else we'll put out your lights. We're wise men in tights, always on guard defending your lack of right. La 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 la. We're so wise men in tights. Yes, we roam around the kingdom shedding our light. We're wise men in tights. We give good advice, we're almost always right. We may not have answers, but watch what you say or else put out your lights. We're wise men in tights, always on guard defending your lack of right. When you're in a fix, just call wise men in tights. We're smart.
Wise men! Thank Zarathustra you're here. We had to banish despicable Queen Vasti for insulating me. And now, I don't know what to do.
It seems like you need a new queen.
There is one way to find one.
We propose hosting a pageant and inviting all the most beautiful women around all Persia.
And you'll choose the winner to be your queen.
Wise men, you are brilliant. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
And so, word spread out all over Persia, summoning the most beautiful woman to the pageant.
How long did that take? Wasn't Persia the largest empire in the world?
No, not that long. Only a couple of days.
How?
Well, every city had a designated shouter. He'd stand on some hill and shout all the information to one town. And then they would hear it, and then they'd shout all the information to the other towns, and so on and so forth. It was surprisingly efficient.
How loud were these designated shouters?
Pretty loud, until they lost their voices and got executed.
Lovely. Well, back to the pageant. So word got out to the Jews of Shushan as well.
Oh, yeah, it did. And that's when old Mordechai found out. Nice guy, Mordechai. We called him the big Yid on campus. And he took such good care of his little cousin Esther. Real sweet fella.
Esther!
Oh, hey, Morty, what's up?
You're not going to believe this, but the king is holding a pageant for a new queen of Persia.
And?
And I think you should go for it.
What? Why would I want to do something like that?
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, first of all, the king would never pick a Jew to be his queen, obviously. But more importantly, everybody knows the king is an idiot. I don't want to have anything to do with him.
Yes, he is an idiot. And no, he wouldn't ever knowingly choose a Jew to be his queen. But it's still a good idea.
But why?
Because you can keep it a secret that you're Jewish. And no one knows how to handle a dumb man-child like you.
That is true.
And once you're queen, think of all the power that you'll have. Think of all the good that you can do. You can protect the Jews, help the poor, institute reasonable tort reform. You can make the empire a better place.
Morty, you and your big ideas.
Oh, Esther, I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to do. But I really think this is your chance to make the kind of difference you always knew you could.
Well, women don't have any rights yet, so I don't have a lot going on. Fine, let's do it. But if that king, Ahasha-Swissy Sushi-saurus, makes me dance in front of his dumb dude bro buddies, I'm out of there.
Oh, I don't think he'll be able to make you do anything.
And so the pageant was underway.
Were you there?
No, I think I had jury duty that day.
They had juries in the Persian Empire?
No, of course I was there. It was a great show, surprisingly moving. Oh, and I saw Hamlet at the Globe.
Do you think this is some kind of rodeo? Are you auditioning to be the next Queen of Persia or the Bride of Frankenstein? I think it's Frankenstein. Zip it! All right, it is so simple. Just watch me, please. Can I have the playback? Watch me, virgins! Thank you. Got it? Do you got it? Do you got it?
Yes.
Okay. This is the biggest moment of your lives. But no sweat, no sweat. Okay?
Oh, God. Any minute he's going to make his decision. I know. What do you think he's looking for?
Oh, I don't know, maybe a master's degree and 5 to 10 years of relevant experience.
Oh, great. I don't have any of that.
2 minutes, ladies. 2 minutes.
Please pick me, dear Kingy. Please pick me, dear Kingy. Kingy, please pick me. I've spent my life just waiting for something to change. Exile can be frustrating. In Shushan, I'm strange. I have a strong desire from deep down in my soul to lift up the Jews much higher. And maybe in this role,
I want to be Queen of Persia and have everything go my way.
I want to be Queen of Persia, being worshipped every day.
I want to be Queen of Persia. Scores of servants at my call.
I want to be Queen of Persia. At my feet the king shall fall.
I want to be Queen of Persia and sleep until 2:30.
I want to be Queen of Persia and every night get a
Shoo! I'm so sorry, darling. Excusez-moi.
I wanna be Queen of Persia and give my people a ray of light. I wanna be Queen of Persia and be Shushan's heart's delight.
Your Royal Highness, presenting the contestants for Her Majesty, the next Queen of Persia.
Ahem.
Queen of Persia. Show the world just what I've got.
Okay.
I want to be Queen of Persia. Pick me kingy, tie the knot. I wanna be Queen of Persia. Sound the horn and beat the drum.
That one!
And the winner is
I just became Queen of Persia. Look out, Shushan. Here I come.
You!
And you.
I have never seen a woman like you.
And I have never seen a king like you.
How many kings have you seen?
Probably not many.
What is your name?
Queen Esther.
Ah, Queen Esther. Would you be my queen?
Yeah, that was kind of the whole point.
Oh, my darling Queen
Ah,
Esther.
not on the lips. Save it for the reception, darling.
Of course.
You understand.
Of course, of course.
Oh, Your Majesty, how can I say in just a few moments what it has taken me a lifetime to understand?
Won't you try?
Oh, all right. I'm yours, all of me. What else can I say?
Oh, my love!
The hair!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Majesty.
Gentlemen, please allow me to introduce you to Queen Esther.
Just Esther is fine. Esther.
Oh, Your Majesty, congratulations, you are now queen of all of Persia. Now, we must get going quickly. Tonight is the royal wedding.
Excellent, Darius. Please procure 500 dancing elephants, 1,200 singing flamingos. This will be the most over-the-top, decadent love fest you've ever seen.
I don't think I can do it.
Now?
Yes, sir, right away.
Until tonight,
nails.
my love.
Nails. Oh. Bye-bye, big boy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Your Highness.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Esther,
Ah.
you did it.
Well, of course I did it. It wasn't organic chemistry.
Now we can begin our work to bring freedom and justice to the empire.
Take it easy, Morty. It's just the first day. We'll get to all that. But first, I want to see some dancing elephants. Now, I got a wedding to prepare for. I'm getting married tonight for Deborah's sake.
Oh, can I come help?
No, of course not, Morty. You stay right here.
Right here?
Yeah, right here, and I'll come back and get you.
All right. Oh, but Esther, remember.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget. Don't tell anyone.
So, why did the king choose Queen Esther?
She was the only one who got the dance right.
Really? That was it?
Yeah, King Ahasuerus wasn't exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Right. So this is where Mordecai becomes more prevalent in the story. How does that happen?
Well, Mordecai really wanted to help, but there wasn't much for him to do, because Persia's an autocracy. That is until he heard a little song and dance.
Oh, Esther, I'm so proud of her. I really do think she's going to do great things. Getting a little boring around here, though. I've been sitting here waiting for 36 hours. I would have really liked to see those dancing elephants. I hope she comes to get me soon.
Here we are, Cherish, at the entrance to the palace we agreed on.
Brilliant, Big Ton, but remember, we have to keep it a secret.
Yes, right, secret plot.
Yes, secret. And any moment now, King Ahasuerus will come right out and for his afternoon snorkeling lesson. And we'll be here by the gate, waiting to snuff him out.
And seize power for ourselves.
Quiet. It's quiet. Quiet, Big Ton.
Keep your voice down.
Yes, keep your voice down.
Sorry, TRS.
Yes.
Sorry.
Keep your voice down. Then you're absolutely right. Because then we will seize power for ourselves and we'll be calling all the shots. Big Ton, you and me, and our names will go down in history. If you're blue and think you want to start a coup, why don't you go where King A sits?
Big Ton and TRS.
If power is what you want, then cut a horseshoe where his throat. Can you dig this?
Big Ton and TRS.
Look at him, he thinks he's cool and super. But we'll fry him like filet of grouper.
Super duper.
Come, let's sneak up on that moke and turn the lights out on the dope. Give death a kiss.
Mwah, mwah. Big Ton and TRS.
Sorry, I can't hear everything, but I think those two knuckleheads are going to try to kill King Ahasuerus. Not so fast, you deviants!
Holy underwear! Those two freakazoids just tried to do me in, and you saved me. What is your name, sir?
Mordecai, Your Majesty.
Mordecai.
Chai, Mordecai.
Oh, Mordecai, you are brave, strong, valiant, courageous, bold, fearless, gallant, and valiant.
You already said that one, sir.
Mordecai, would you do me the honor of serving as my chief wise man?
Oh, it would be my honor, Your Majesty.
Darius!
Yes, sir.
Please see to it that Mordecai is appointed my chief wise man.
Yes, sir.
And now, if there's nothing else, I have to go to my snorkeling lesson.
Congratulations, Mordecai.
Oh, thank you. And you are?
Oh, why, I am Haman. And this is my deputy, Agag.
Hello.
And it is my duty to inform you that all in the empire are to bow down to me. Agag, please demonstrate. All right.
Is this really necessary, sir?
Oh, yes, it is. You see, one might think that a simple nod of the head is all that's required, and one would be wrong. One might think that a deep bow from the waist would suffice, and again, one would be wrong. What is required, you see, is a full prostration.
Prostration, sir?
To the ground. And for extra credit, grovel and humiliate yourself while you do it. Oh, that's doing great. That's excellent, excellent, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
I see. This pointy-hat guy is bad news. I can't tell him that I'm a Jew, but as a Jew, I can bow down to no one but God. What can I do? Well, the king said I was brave and valiant and stuff, so I have the power to stand up to this knucklehead. Sorry, Haman, with all due respect, there's somebody bigger than Phil.
Who's Phil?
I'm a Jew. And as a Jew, I can bow down to no one but God. So I can't bow down to you, not even a little head nod. Good day.
Jeez!
I know.
The nerve of that guy.
Who does he think he is?
I don't know, but I think my ego has been prodded and I don't like it.
Not one bit.
What did he say he was?
A Jew. I've heard of them.
Oh, yeah.
They light candles and they wear hats with no points on them.
No pointy hats.
No.
You know what I think, Agag?
What's my magnificence?
I think it is time to show these Jews what I am made of. I think it is time to declare my glory for all the world to see. Put on the calendar that on the 13th of Adar, all Jews in the empire will hang on my gallows.
Haman, have you lost your mind? You can't hang all those people. And besides, only the king has the authority to put someone to death.
Goodbye. 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 Agag, get everyone's attention.
Attention, everybody.
Shushan, you listen, and you listen good. It is me, your prime minister, and together we will make Shushan greater than it has ever been.
Oh, Shushan is having trouble. What a sad story. We need a strong leader to restore our former glory. Where, oh, where is he? Where could that man be? We've looked around and now we've found the goy for you and me.
And now it's
Springtime for Haman and old Shushan. Persians, good news, Daddy's here. You're bowing low, have you heard the news? If not, you'll be hanging with the Jews.
Springtime for Haman and all Shushan. Winter for Morty and friends. Springtime for Haman and all Shushan.
Come on, Persians, now do your dance.
I was born in Isfahan, and that is why they call me Ron.
Come on, bow down, don't be shallow, or you'll end up on the gallows.
Springtime for Haman and old Shushan. Greetings, my subjects, get low. No worshiping false gods again. There'll be no more frauds again. Springtime for Haman and old Shushan.
Persia, we bring you good news. Springtime for Haman and all Shushan.
Means that soon we'll be getting, look out, 'cause we're getting that soon we'll be getting some
Well, that escalated quickly.
It sure did.
Were you scared?
Nah, I figured, whatever.
Really?
No! Of course, we were terrified. That Haman was clearly off the deep end. Also, who in their right mind would wear a hat like that?
So what happened next?
Well, Haman really had it out for us. Scared us to our wits every day. All we wanted was to be left alone.
We are the peaceful Jews of Shushan. We want to live in harmony. No need for any kind of sorrows. We have no need for misery. The synagogue is always ugly, a place of communal relief. All of our cantors and our rabbis, they always keep their sermons brief. Amen. Let's eat. Well, once the trouble started, the threat of programs and a storm, like swarms of locusts they descended. Fell down the gallows.
Attention, Jews of Persia, thanks to your foolish friend Mordecai.
Hi, Mordecai.
Who refused to bow down to our beloved Haman. Your days are numbered. Your silly one God can't save you now.
Are we to die if we don't kneel? That evil Haman's coming for us. This is the sad part of the spiel.
Friends, as president of the Jewish community of Shushan, I am sad to say that these are dark times indeed. Haman and his evil followers torment us, and in just a few weeks' time, he intends to, well, you know. So, we have to act, and act fast. I'm leaving.
President, oh, yes, these are dark times. And yes, Haman is a real son of a you-know-what. But we must have faith. Faith in our God. Faith in ourselves. And faith in our queen. Esther, you're our only hope. You must save our people.
Well, how am I supposed to do that?
Talk to the king. Tell him who you really are.
Are you kidding me? Not telling him I'm Jewish was kind of the whole point. If I tell him that, I'm first in line for the gallows, I promise you.
Oh, Esther, come on. You have that little pea brain wrapped around your finger. Now, you go tell His Majesty who wears the shiny pants in the family. Esther, 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 Esther.
Okay. All right. I'll do it. Fine. I'll do it.
Queen Esther goes to the palace to confront the king, right?
Well, confront isn't exactly the word I would use.
What do you mean?
Well, you know what Mordecai was just saying about Esther having the king wrapped around her finger?
Oh, right.
Don't exile me, my dear Ashvi. Don't say bye to me. You're all that I need. My heart it longs for you wherever you go. And when you take my hand, my heart starts to soar once more. Oh, Your Majesty, of you I request. Ooh, Majesty, I'm at your behest. Oh, darling, can't you see? You've got to give in. Please, Your Majesty.
You win.
Woo. Okay. Well, that's great. But King, there's a teeny weeny, itty bitty little thing you don't know about me.
What's that?
I'm a Yid.
A Yid?
A Yid. Yeah, you know. A Hebrew. An Israelite. Chosen people wandering through the desert. One God? Global finance conspiracy? Weather machine? A Jew. I'm a Jew.
Oh.
Yeah, and the thing is, your delectableness, a certain someone in your administration has decided he doesn't like my people, and he wants to send us all to the gallows.
That's horrible.
I know.
We have to stop him.
We sure do. And when you take my hand, my heart starts to soar once more. Key change. Oh, Your Majesty, please save the Jews. Sweet, sweet Ahashvi, save us from the noose. Don't let those evil schmucks tell you what to do. Please, Your Majesty.
And who would do that to my dear, sweet Jews?
Hey, man.
Hey, man!
Your Majesty, there must be some mistake. I did not mean to kill all the Jews, only the troublesome ones, like that Mordechai.
Oh, hi. Mordechai.
Do you mean my cousin, Mr. H?
Uh-oh. Haman, you have brought disgrace to my kingdom. I hereby sentence you to hang on my gallows. And Mordechai, for your bravery, your courage, your valiantness, I hereby appoint you Prime Minister of Persia. And Queen Esther, for saving the Jews, you will go down in history.
Well, that's not really your call, but thanks anyway.
And people of Persia, I hereby declare another feast for another 180 days.
Wow, you know, I've heard this story again and again every year, but it still amazes me that with you, 2,500-year-old Jew, I feel like we are all listening to this story for the very first time.
Well, it was an incredible adventure. You want to know what happened next? Persia had a party like you've never seen before. Literally, there was a horde that spanned from one end of Shushan to the other, I am telling you. And the best part was, the Jews didn't have to hide who they were anymore. They could live in peace in Persia even till today.
Let's hear it for this amazing cast and Yoni Bronstein.
You guys are awesome, awesome cast, awesome songs, awesome writing. Let's all come to the Purimpalooza in our social hall, enjoy, meet members of the cast, tell them how great it was, and happy Purim, everybody.
Amen.